almost ready to get underway. And towing the slab, Corbin Burns. What do you look for here?
Well, his main pitch is that cutter, and he will use it to jam guys, especially opposite-handed matchups. And then, same-handed matchups, just trying to miss the barrel of the bat. He's just got to make sure that he doesn't start it over the heart of the plate, because then it can go right into the sweet spot of the bat. When it's right, he's got late horizontal movement, so he still has to mix in his other offerings. He can't just rely on that cutter. Otherwise, hitters will start diving at it.
Foul ball there. That one misses in the dirt.
Well, Boog, we got Burns working on the mound in this one, and he's a guy that rose through the minors rather quickly. Drafted back in 2016, and he made his major league debut just 2 seasons later. That's a fast climb, and he's been able to conquer lots of challenges thrown his way.
And a curve is down and in.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Sit him down.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Swings through that one for strike one.
One of the most memorable innings ever for Ellie happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
1 out, bases empty. That one inside. Look out. The pitch.
Ball 2.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and foul ball. Breaking ball inside, and it's 3-2. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. McCarthy has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. Here's the lineup for the Reds.
Batting third, second baseman Matt McLain.
Two down, bases empty. Matt McLain digs in now.
Let's go Diamondbacks.
That one at 95 missed up top, and that is ball 1. Fought off foul. A little bit low. Now 2 balls and a strike.
That's out the corner.
That's a walk. Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find his zone.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him
Batting
first
fourth,
base with a
catcher,
quick free
Tyler
pass.
Stevenson.
2 outs, runner at first. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Tyler Stevenson. That one outside, and it's 1-0. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-1.
McLean off of first with 2 away. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now
Batting
with
fifth,
2 away.
right fielder Jake Fraley.
In now for the Reds, Jake Fraley. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Next offering is in for a strike. Two outs. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. That misses, and the count is 2-2. That's a little bit low. Spencer Steer in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Perdomo gets it to first, 3rd out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at bat, no score. Back here in the desert, starting on the mound in this one, Hunter Green.
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Bottom of the first, this is
Leading
Corbin
off
Carroll.
for the Diamondbacks, right fielder Corbin Carroll.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Green, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. There's a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Corbin goes down on strikes.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Ketel Marte stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Outside low, and 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses and 1 down below the zone.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning,
Batting
got to be
third,
feeling pretty good out there on the mound,
baseman,
because when you
Josh
think
Naylor.
of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter,
No strike.
any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. In there. And so now 1-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two down, nobody on. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that's down and away.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that skips into dirt.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Now, this is a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Gurriel gets a piece. That's off the mark, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Right through there for a strike. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. One left for Arizona. We played an inning. No score. New inning getting started. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Spencer Steer. Burns back to work. Steer in his 3rd season, batting 6th in today's lineup. Usually in the outfield, but today he's starting at first. Swings through that one.
Always concerns me a little bit making that move from the outfield to first base. Just how you work that bag. Don't want to have a collision with the base runner.
Struck him out looking.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
On the ground right side. And that's just foul.
Get out of here, Reds.
Next offering upstairs. Now this is in the air down the line. And that drops foul. One down, base is empty. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Batting 8, the designated hitter, Gavin Lux.
And now it's Gavin Lux.
Come on, Diamondbacks.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. No score here in the second. Up and in, and it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Ball 2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Bottom half of inning number 2,
and
now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jake McCarthy. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one's in there, and the count 1-1.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. First offering misses badly for ball 1. McCarthy gets his lead at first with nobody out. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Got him. Larry Bullard rings him up.
Oh, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Now it's going to be Pavin Smith. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Man at first, one away. Pickoff throw. McCarthy back on a dive. Next offering is in for a strike. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Boog, Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
To first, might be 2. To Elliott, second for 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. We're tied, 0-0. And we're back.
Leading
All
off
set for the
for
start of the
Cincinnati,
inning.
left
In now
fielder,
for the Reds,
Austin
Austin
Hayes.
Hayes. And that one is in for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Tapped on the ground softly to short. Perdomo zips it to first, and a quick out, number one.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over,
Now
and put it on the
batting
ground.
center fielder
T.J. Friedel will hit next. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all
Now
over
batting
that one.
shortstop,
Smashed that one through the
Ellie De La
infield for the
Cruz.
knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Man at first with one gone. Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That's inside.
You can feel the extra attention on Ellie anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steals bases. He can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-1. Top of the third, no score. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
1 and 2.
Throw. Save. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes
Now
it.
batting,
Pretty textbook
second baseman,
pitching.
Matt
Get ahead in the count,
McClane.
get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the second baseman, Matt McClane. He reached out a walk his first time. And that's
And that's
downstairs. And that's ball one. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Just
that's a
missed. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
Strike him out!
That's hard hit on the line. And that's the third out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. No score. As we go to the last of the third. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Bounced up the middle. McClane. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Moreno on at first. Nobody out. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
So up next, Corbin Carroll.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
1 ball.
That
2
missed
strikes.
inside. Going to count 1 and 2. And there's a ball. Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Up next for
Here's
the
Ketel
Diamondbacks.
Marte.
Second
Struck out
baseman,
swinging his first
Ketel
time.
Marte.
Inside. 1-0. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the last half of the 3rd.
No, that's a ball. 2 balls. No strikes.
Next one is off the plate. 3 balls,
3 out.
no strikes. Josh Naylor in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
That swing is all about confidence. Sitting pretty with a 3-0 count and using it to your advantage instead of wasting what turned out to be a good opportunity. A great job of hitting, and the result is a single. Good stuff.
And now it's Josh Naylor. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That one a little bit high, and that's ball 1. First and second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. Two on, 2 outs. In there at the knees. And a count 1 and 2.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
Caught him looking for the K.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here at Chase
Leading
Field,
off
on to the
for the
4th.
Reds,
Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler
Stevenson.
Stevenson. First pitch misses.
Well, these Reds, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Pulls that one foul. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Breaking ball in there, got him looking, and that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Now a chance for Jake Fraley.
Ball,
just
outside.
off the outside edge, and that is ball 1. One down, base is empty. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
There's a swing and a miss.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure them out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And that's in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Carroll makes the play, and it's out number 3. So they go quietly there. We're midway in the 4th. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, down the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0.
Well, these Diamondbacks, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Swinging a foul straight back.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98. But a really good pass at the ball.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
McCarthy stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Check swing, and he went. And the count even 1-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Next pitch is outside. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase in the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. Throw over to first.
He's in there.
This one in the dirt. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Here's a 2-0. That's down and in. A slider missed. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound.
Now
but,
batting,
you know, his confidence should
designated
still be
hitter,
high enough to get out of this, but he's
Smith.
going to have to buckle down right here.
Pavin Smith getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. And that is out of play.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
0-1 now. Just missed. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. And they lead it. It's 3-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
1 down. Gabriel Moreno, the next to hit. Upstairs. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
One of the better pitches he's thrown in this game, but he just hasn't been able to do it enough, unfortunately. You know, he could be getting a feel for that slider, though, so maybe that's something he can build off of.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this,
Now
known for
batting,
using the entire field.
shortstop,
Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Perdomo.
So 2 down now, and here is Geraldo Perdomo. Went down on strikes his first time through. Just
No, that's the ball.
missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Two outs. And a foul ball. This one popped up. Candelario has this one sized up. Makes the catch. And that's the inning. 3-run shot for Arizona. It's now 3-0. Back here in the desert,
Leading
top
off for
5, John
Cincinnati,
Sciambi with
third
Chris
baseman,
Singleton.
Jeimer
And leading it off,
Candelario.
Jeimer Candelario.
Let's go, D-backs. Come on, Diamondbacks.
Burns back to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never.
Oh, that drilled him. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Now batting, the
Catcher
designated
coming
hitter,
out to
Gavin
check on him.
Lux.
It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Man at first, nobody out. Now at the plate, Gavin Lux. There's the strike. Lux measures 6 feet 2 inches, 190 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year.
No. 1-1.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. To second for 1. Back to first, and it's over his head. And oh no, it's out of play. Just a terrible throw
Up next
there.
for Cincinnati,
Well, he hung in
left
there at
fielder,
second to
Austin
get
Hayes.
the out, but the return throw to first was way offline, and I have to think the runner coming in the second had a part in that. You can't assume the double play, but because the batter moves up past first, he does get charged with the throwing error right there.
And now it's Austin Hayes. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. That missed by a lot, and that's ball 1. Lux leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
Come on, Diamondbacks.
Next pitch is outside.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat, all breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
There's the strike. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Close, but called a ball. And the count's full. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Come on, punch him out.
Line and a base hit into right. Lux rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and now just a 2-run deficit.
That's a good job right there.
Now batting,
You got 2
the
strikes on you, just got to
TJ
battle.
Friedel.
TJ Friedel digs in now, 1 for 2. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Now
So
batting,
digging in, Ellie De La
shortstop,
Cruz.
Ellie De La
Both
Cruz.
2 in this one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
The shortstop takes the ball. Next pitch is downstairs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone, and we're at the top of the 5th. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it stays fair. Around third. He'll score, and the stop sign goes up at third on the potential tying run.
Well, here we are, third time
Now
through the
batting,
order, and this
second
is where we
baseman,
see the
Matt
OPS
McClain.
jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Matt McClain. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball. Little chopper rolls foul. And a strike. Second and third, 1 away. That one misses. 3 and 2 now. Tyler Stevenson in the on deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. On the ground, just fair for a base hit. 1 runs in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still
Now
only
batting,
1 away.
catcher,
His confidence
Tyler
level is so
Stevenson.
high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Now the Diamondbacks manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. That's it for Corbin Burns, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching
Now on
for
the mound for the
Diamondbacks.
Diamondbacks, Ryan Thompson.
Number 81.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
2 on, 1 out. Digging in, Tyler Stevenson. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
1 strike.
Two on, 1 out.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
2 down. 2 strikes. 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 2 str
that's outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
To third. Fair ball. In to score is the runner from third, and it's an RBI single. 4-3. They take the lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
First and second, one out. Jake Fraley will hit next. And that one fouled off. And that drops in for a strike. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Bryce Jarvis getting ready to go. Mantiply, the lefty, warming up as well. Runners at first and second with one gone. Next pitch is outside.
1-2.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And now the count is even. And that misses off the outside edge.
That's a really good take.
Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
So up next, Spencer Steer. Outside low, ball 1. And that's a little bit high. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Jamer Candelario on deck for Cincinnati. McLean over at second. Stevenson on at first with 2 down. That one finds the zone, and the count is 3-1. And fouled off. Three and 2 now. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Doesn't stop. Heads for home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Now batting,
Just one of those
third
at-bats
base,
you almost hate to see come to an end.
Candelario.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
In now for the Reds, Jeimer Candelario. And that one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Backed
ball.
off the plate that time.
Ball.
2 on, 2 outs. Ground ball to the right side. Marte throws to first in time, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around and 5 score. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Reds 5 and the Diamondbacks 3. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Fastball for a strike. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Tony Santillan up and throwing for Terry Francona. Suter getting loose as well. Here's a 1-1. Now one missed. Right side. And foul ball. This one in the air, center field. Friedel makes the catch for the out. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman,
Ketel Marte up to the plate. And that's a little high.
1-0.
That's down and in. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance, and it slams off the bottom of the wall. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. And it's even better when it gets you extra bases. Love looking in at your dugout and seeing the guys fired up.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Hunter Green done for the day. Not his best performance, but he leaves with the lead. And we'll get a new arm into the game after this.
Now pitching for Cincinnati.
Brent Suter takes over on the
Number
mound.
31.
Pretty big spot he's coming
Brent
into,
Suter.
trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
1 out, runner at second. Here's Josh Naylor. A strikeout and a walk. First pitch, and he just misses. So runner in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. Last half of inning number 5. And it's fouled off. Out to short, De La Cruz whips it across, and they get the out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr., who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. On to first. An acrobatic play to end the inning. Nice work from the Cincinnati pen there. We're through 5. It's the Reds 5 and the Diamondbacks 3. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Joe Mantiply.
Now pitching
and they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Leading off
now it's
for
the
Reds,
DH,
the
Gavin
hitter,
Lux.
Gavin Lux.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Kendall Graveman, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. That one pushed to the left and foul. Inside, almost got him.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, left fielder Austin Hayes.
Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Reds. In there for strike 1. Mantiply, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a 4-seamer. That's in there, 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
One down, base is empty. And that one lifted in the air center field. McCarthy puts it away, and there's 2 away.
Up next for Cincinnati, center fielder TJ.
So back to the
Friedel.
top of the Reds lineup. TJ Friedel getting ready to hit. First offering, and it just misses. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Outside low, and it's 2-1. Just missed. Ellie De La Cruz up next for the Reds. Right through there for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Stays alive.
Diamondbacks.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Two down, nobody on. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Reds 5 and the Diamondbacks 3. Bottom of the 6th, and stepping in is the speedy Jake McCarthy. Just missed.
You know, these D-backs putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
And that misses. And the count is 2-0.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
And there's the strike. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Sets him down on strikes. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, that's great execution of the pitch right there, and the battery working together. Catcher does a nice job to present that to the umpire and get that called third strike.
Eugenio Suarez stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that drops in for a strike.
Oh, 2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
That one not close. Now 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And that's a little bit high. 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Fraley snags it for the second out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Pavin Smith. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Hayes right there to make the grab. And that is the third out of the inning. New pitcher on now, Kendall Graveman.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate.
Shortstop Ellie De La Cruz.
Right through there for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. It gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
And right back to the mound. Over to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh.
Up next for Cincinnati, second baseman Matt
McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. And that is downstairs. Ball one.
No strike.
Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one in there across the letters. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that
now
certainly
batting,
feels good when
catcher,
you can win
Tyler
the at-bat
Stevenson.
after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And here is Tyler Stevenson. Not even close there. And that's ball 1.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Outside low, and it's 2-1. McClain over at first with one away. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. And now Jake
batting,
Fraley.
right fielder,
0 for
Jake
3 in
Fraley.
this one. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Up and in, and it's 2-0.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
That one outside. And that's ball three.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Three-0 down. And there's the automatic. One out. Runners at first and second. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
2 on, 1 out. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Called strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half.
Well, just a beautiful fastball in the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
In there at the knees for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. That's outside, and the count is 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Two outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Now pitching for Cincinnati.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Emilio
Emilio
Pagan.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Gabriel
Leading
Moreno
off for
stands
the
in now for the
Diamondbacks.
Diamondbacks.
Catcher Gabriel Moreno.
Just
That's
missed.
the ball. 1-0.
Fouled off. He was late. And now 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Fraley should have it. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Corbin
Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. First
That's a
pitch
ball.
misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a foul out of play. Two outs. There's a strike. And he chases that one. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Arizona. They're still down 5-3.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back, and a new
Diamondbacks.
arm on the mound to start the 8th.
Number
A.J.
33.
Puck.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now it's
Leading
switch
off
hitting
for
third
Cincinnati,
baseman
third
Jamer
baseman,
Candelario.
Jamer
1 for
Candelario.
3.
Come on, D-back.
Puck
No.
goes 6 feet 7 inches, 250 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. There's the strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That's towards center. McCarthy trying to get there. And it's caught for the out.
That's just a really nice catch on the
Now
run
batting,
right there. He
designated
saved extra
hitter,
bases
Gavin
for
Lux.
sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Next is the designated hitter, Gavin Lux. A little bit high, maybe. And that is ball 1.
Ball, inside.
There's a strike.
2-1.
Swing and a miss. Went back to the splitter, and it was effective.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across,
batting,
especially in
left
terms of
fielder,
movement.
Austin
I mean, that thing
Hayes.
tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Hayes in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Close, but called a ball. And the count is 1-1.
strike.
Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Man at
TJ
first,
Friedel.
TJ Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Out to center. McCarthy settles under it. Makes the grab. And that is that. So one hit is all they get. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Reds 5 and the Diamondbacks 3. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Ketel Marte. Pagan back to work. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Alexis Diaz, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Mole also throwing. And the 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strike.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the
Now
inning, and
the
no
first
messing
baseman,
around
Josh
either. All 3 pitches
Naylor.
were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
And he grounds one to the right side. And that's just foul. Hard hit left side. Handles, throws to first, and a couple of quick outs.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Here's Gurriel, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball. No strike.
There's a strike.
Come on, D-backs.
In the air, center field. Friedel sizes this one up. Makes the catch, inning over. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Through 8 full. It's the Reds 5 and the Diamondbacks 3. So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Bryce Jarvis.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 40, Bryce Jarvis.
Here's the shortstop
Leading
at
off
the
for
plate,
Reds,
Ellie De La
shortstop,
Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz.
Inside just missed.
1-0.
Activity in the bullpen. Jordan Montgomery up and throwing for manager Torey Lavello. Up the middle. Loves it on the dive. From his knees, the throw. Got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man
Now
off
batting,
base.
second baseman, Matt McLean.
Matt McLean digs in now. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. And that
No,
misses.
that's a ball.
And 1-1.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss there.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect. And halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Stevenson in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And that one fouled off. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
I think you're sitting off speed there.
Close one. Doesn't get the call. Now 2-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Naylor settles under this one and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Reds 5 and the Diamondbacks 3. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Alexis Diaz.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
And the batter now, Jake McCarthy.
If there's nobody on in front of him, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Swing and a foul straight back. And now it's even up. Got him looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Now batting.
He's 2 outs away. Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. This one in the air, right field. Brings it in, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, designated hitter, Pavin Smith.
Diamondbacks down to their final out. And next is the Diamondbacks DH, Pavin Smith. He's already homered in this game. That's in there. And that's strike 1. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that'll do it.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.